my dear crafters. This is our first Valentine's project from my series, and I plan to have at least 6 within the next 2 or 3 weeks, okay? So this is my thing, as you know, notepads and how to make them pretty. This is the project that we're going to do together today, but let me show you what it looks like inside. This one, I didn't add a ribbon. This one is just a twine, but look how cute this is inside. Remember this from my haul? We have this little tiny notebook here in the shape of a heart, and I actually decorated it with a heart here too. And then we have a notepad here on the right that people can use. This is a very quick, easy to make project. You can either just use twine like I did with this one, or the one that I'm teaching you next, you can use ribbon like this. Let me show you this one. Look how cute this is. You might remember this from my haul, my Valentine's haul. It's from Hobby Lobby. It makes it really fast to decorate. And look at the inside. Same thing. We have a little tiny notebook here with a heart and a notepad on the right side. How cute is that? Very easy to make. Just get your paper and your pen to write the dimensions, but I'll have them all in the link below. All the links and all the dimensions and measurements will be in the description below. So let's move to the tutorial, guys. Okay, so we are going to start with the cover. So let me give you the dimensions in case you want to write it down. That's what I usually do when I watch tutorials. But don't worry, because everything is in the description below, okay? So this paper here is 7 3/8 of an inch by 5 inches. That's the base, and we have 3 mats, 2, one for from the back, front, and then when you open the book, okay? So these mats are 4 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/4. All of them are the same size. I have these 2 pieces of frames here. This is actually an old frame from Stampin' Up. It's called Labels Collection, and that's the number here. That's 125598 in case you want to search for them. That's an old one that I use, but you can use anything you want. In this one, for example, I used just a basic scallop die, and I'll have the link to that one online because, as you know, Stampin' Up, you need a demonstrator to buy. You can't buy directly. So that's what you need. You need 2 pieces of ribbon. There are 8 inches long, and that's whatever ribbon you have. And also I have a little tiny spine here, and the spine is, let me find it here, it's 4 7/8 by 1/4 of an inch. Okay, it's just a little tiny thing, but I do think it adds a lot. So very easy to prepare. Let me give you a tip now. All these scoring boards, they come with the scoring tool. I wouldn't use that for this case, because this is the kind of tool that I use, because it's much thinner, and actually if you use this is going to take up some of your paper, and you might have not enough on the right side and some paper showing. So if you can use something like this, if you have a tool like this, that's what I would say is the best. So we're going to score at 3 1/2. I'll score it twice, and then 3 7/8 of an inch, okay? So almost 4. So that's all you need in terms of scoring. We're done with that. So we're going to, I'm going to use my bone folder here. We're going to fold the scoring lines and then decorate. Decorate is the best, isn't it? Let me just zoom in for you. So first thing to pay attention is to always place your ribbon first. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I kind of eyeball it in the middle, and I don't know how many times I've made this mistake, I forget to put the ribbon first, and then next thing I know, too late. So that's that. So we are going to glue the mats. Always make sure that the corners are good. And we're going to have just like a 1/8 of an inch outline, because that's what I wanted. Let me just move it to the left a little bit. That's the advantage of using liquid glue, because you have wiggle room. So there you go. Just gonna press it down with my bone folder. Now the spine doesn't have to be the same paper, but I like it matching. But you can use like solid paper or whatever you want, but I like it matching. Well, that is not long enough. I'm going to get the right size and I'll be back. Okay, I got the right size now. It was not tall enough, and you don't want that. It's just a simple thing that you can correct so easily. So here we are. Now this one is too big. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm telling you. Okay. Now it's good. Okay, now the back. Make sure and pay attention to the orientation of the paper. For those of you who do not live in the US, Valentine's is a huge thing here. In Brazil, it's in June. Well, here we are. Oh. Okay, just press it down. And we're kind of done. All we need to do now is decorate, and the way that I chose to do it is by using this beautiful, it's kind of scalloped, I don't know how to call it, but I'm going to use these two. It will just give you this white border. I really like this. It's one of my favorite dies for framing. It's really nice. And I'm going to leave, I'm going to add something else here, but I'm going to leave it to the end because it makes it bulky, and we're still going to be pressing this inside, and I don't want to do that with something bulky. There you go. I also added this. It looks like a little bit of it's a detail. I'm just gonna trim this because I can see that it's a little bit longer than I need. There you go. So we're gonna do this at the end, okay? Let's just turn it around, and we're going to place this base here first. And then I'm going to show you how to make the little heart notebook, and how to make that little pocket for the heart, okay? So that's ready to go. Now we're going to concentrate on this. Let me show you how to do that. So this piece of paper here is 3 1/4 by 2 1/4, and we're going to score it at 3/8 of an inch on all sides and the bottom, okay? So 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. So you score that. Same thing here. So 1, 2, 3. Just go back, and then the left side. 3/4 of an inch. And there you go. That's all you need to do. We're going to fold the scores. I like to always use my bone folder just to make it very crisp. So there you go. And what to do now is we're going to remove this corner here. And when you remove the corner to this side, just do a little bit of an angle. You will see why. Same thing here. A little bit of an angle, and you're going to do the same on the top. A little bit of an angle. It makes it easy to glue. It really does make a difference. And here's a tip for you. When you make this kind of pocket, you don't want to glue the little parts on top of the big one, because when if you're going to put something in, it's going to be this is going to be in the way. So what I do is I always just fold it like this and glue this part on top of the little ones, okay? So basically it's this corner here that you're going to glue. So press it down. And you have your pocket. So what you need to do now is to kind of see where you want to place this. And for that, I would press this down and see what it looks like, just so you make sure that it's well positioned. Here looks really good, so I know that it's more or less here. I just kind of press the paper a little bit there. And there you are. Just add some glue to the sides here. And that's that. So make sure that it's centered on these sides here. Make sure that it's the same distance. And we know that this is a good distance here. Press it down really strong, because you want to make sure that your pocket is well positioned. And I am going to add Good. I'm going to add one of these. I don't know if I'm going to. I have this from the same paper that's like this little heart, or should I use one of these? I really like these little hearts here that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna use this one. These are like stickers. They look really, really cute. Let me show you close by. It is really, really cute. So I'm just gonna use that just to embellish a little more. So this is ready here on your left side. Look at that. Cute. So you have a little notebook here. And now we're going to do the notebook, okay? And for the notebook, you're going to, because as you might remember, they come in threes. So you're going to separate them. So here I have two, the other one I already used. So that's all you need. You need just one of these, okay? And the paper that you're going to use is 10 1/4 inches by 3.5. And the way I do it, this, instead of, actually, I don't even fold anything. The way I do it is I just place it right in front, see? Where the notebook is. Notepad, actually, not book. So what I do is I just fold it like that, and then you know where it's supposed to be folded. You press it with your fingers really well, and then you use your bone folder to make sure that it's really crisp here. And there you are, and you're ready. You're going to have a little bit more than you need here in the back, which is not a problem. I would rather have a little more and then just cut it off. So that's that. So what we're going to do now is to use, I'm going to use this double-sided tape here, because I think it can be really helpful to use for this area here. You don't want to have anything on the front part. So, but you're going, because all you're going to do is I first glue that part over there. and then I do the back. So this part here, like the spine, just do that first, and then there you go. I got a little bit of glue here, but you can get that off easily. Okay, there you go. So you don't need to put glue in front, but for the back, yes, you do. So we are going to just reinforce the back. And what I like about these little notepads is that they come with this chipboard on the back, so it makes it really sturdy. So all you need to do now is just kind of press it down to make sure that it's flat and no bubbles. So I use my bone folder for that, to make sure that there are no bubbles, okay? And that's pretty much it. So now you're going to look here and see if you need to trim it a little bit. I do. So, trimmed. That's done. And this is going to be a very, very simple decoration that goes perfectly with this paper. It's just a little tiny heart. It goes perfectly with that, doesn't it? So that's it. And all we need to do now is to add this notebook, a notepad, I keep calling it notebook, the notepad here to the back, and you're actually going to glue it to the back, okay? So here we are. Just make sure that you have the corners with plenty. And here's how you do this. I like to kind of fold it and see where this folding line is. I put it there and I do this. That's the best way to make sure that it's all centered and it's well positioned. Press it really well. And there you go. We are done. I'm just gonna go to the back here and press it down with my bone folder. So that's really, it's done, we're done. All we need to do now is to decorate the front, because I left it for last because I didn't want it to be bulky. So we're going to add this to the front. But you just add whatever frames or ephemera, whatever you have, guys. This is what I have, and that's what I use. So, and I'm going to use one of these beautiful, yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is really perfect. I love this little foam. They're actually foam, almost like chipboard, really, but they're foam stickers from Hobby Lobby. You might have seen those if you saw my haul. You saw these. So we're done, guys. Look at that. And all we need to do is add our little bow. This is not as little. I'm just gonna cut. Again, it's better to have more and have to cut it than to do it afterwards. Here we are. So we are done. One more tutorial, actually the first. And just subscribe if you haven't, because I'm coming up with at least 6 projects of quick and easy things to make for your Valentines, okay? Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I will see you next.